morning, good morning. All right, it is Wednesday, December 22nd. We only have a few days left of 2021. This year has been good. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe we can talk about it in a second with all these new COVID cases and stuff. You know, the market is trying to recover itself from after Elon sold billions of Tesla stock. So we need to keep the market up. I want to get back over 16,000 today. We almost hit 16,000 yesterday. Hold on, let me post this. Okay, so I heard like even some schools around this area are going back to virtual learning because a lot of the kids are, even kids that are vaccinated. Like I've heard, like my distant cousin, she's a senior in high school. She has COVID and she is fully vaccinated. Like it seems like it's just, and like she's kind of feeling crappy, but I have to figure out how to turn this thing off. Oh, maybe I can do Control-Alt-Delete. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me see, Task Manager. Let me see if I can end the Slack. Okay, cool. I think I did. Because I don't want to get double notifications. Alright, so it's 9:23. I have a lot of stuff running today, like a lot of stuff. So all right, let me send this to you. So I have a lot of things running today. We found I was testing a few new setups on NASDAQ. So I'm running those today. I ran them yesterday too. So if you were on the live stream yesterday, you would have seen them. This one. And then I have a YM and an ES. Let me rename this. I have a YM and an ES. The ES is actually pretty fire. So those all start around 9:40, 9:50. So I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff around that time, 10 minutes after the market opens or whatever. But for now, I think I'm set up pretty well. There's nothing so the zones, we are currently above on NQ. We're right still in the zone, my swing zone on ES. You know what I need to do? Pull this over a little bit. You can see that a little better. This is also the LIS for today, so there's a lot to get us over 46.38. We're above the LIS on NQ, and we're kind of trying to get out of this zone. You can see we went up last night. This was yesterday, the close. And then we kind of bumped back up, pulled back, and now we've kind of just been in this area. This might need to be a level. What is going on with the 80 levels lately? I feel like there's been a lot of like 88s, 86s that have been, like this is an 81. Like, that's wild. Anyway, let me make sure it's on all my charts. Properties. Okay. So I guess we'll have to get through that first. It is Wednesday. So tomorrow is the last day that we're trading for the week because the market is closed on Friday. But then next week, the market's open every day. So that will be exciting. Hey, Mr. T. So the market opens in 4 minutes. Let me make sure I have no pending orders from... Okay, I do not. Cool, cool. If you guys, as always, if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the live chat and I will respond to them. Oh, so anyway, so today we're going to go see Sing 2. So I'm going to sign off like I normally do, probably around 10:15, 10:30. But then I'm going to stop trading around 11:30. And we're going with all of the little cousins to see Sing 2. So that will be fun. I also have a gym session today. So lots of fun stuff. Tomorrow, we get to see Santa. I'm putting on my cute little lights. I already made my tea. I've been on top of my tea lately. I haven't had to get it during the actual stream. It's 9:28. The market's gonna open in a few minutes. Are my bar timers working? Yes. I have DocuSign up and ready to go. I made money off of DocuSign the last 2 days, but as you can see here, if you let it run, they both would have been losses. But I think I'm up like 3,700, and I made sure I updated my share size, so that is updated. I got in some covered calls with Amazon and Tesla before the close yesterday, so I may have to scale out of some of those this morning. We will see. I think I paid 8, so I can put some orders in now. 2 at like 750 or whatever. Good till close. Alright, the market's about to open. But it doesn't really matter. The only thing that, nothing really matters right at the open anyway, so I actually have time to look at those if I wanted. Ooh, it's up to 14. Well, that's fine because then that means the stock is doing well. Let's see my Amazon lots. Oh, my Amazons are green, $900. Let me close one of these. 1160. All right, well that took.
Order filled.
That is. Trying to get filled now on 950. It's just at 985.
Order canceled.
We will see. We will see. And so I have my ones in for Tesla too. 757. All right, so what's the market doing? It's pushing here. You know, I like to give it a few minutes. 9:31 now. I don't like it all the way up there because of that move. See if NQ can push through this 15,981. ES is actually looking good for a long here. It's leaving the zone and it's above the LIS, which is that 46.3850. I took a long in the ES yesterday and it worked out pretty well. I'm going to give it another second and see if I want to take this long. Is this not printing again? Oh no, it is. It is. Because I fully closed the chart today, so. This is why I'm waiting. See how this, and again, it is the last 2 weeks of the year. A lot of people are taking profit, closing out stuff, so I need to be careful with my mouse. For some reason, I can't see it sometimes when it's over my VPS, and then I almost closed some stuff out yesterday. I need to make sure I'm keeping it in like a neutral space. Like, I still don't mind the long in ES here. I'm probably going to start a position in a minute, but sometimes NQ can affect it when it pulls back. All right, it's 9:33. NQ still pulling back a little. ES is trying to hold here at this 46.38. Make sure I have my chart trader on for all of these. I guess I can do this so then it doesn't stretch out the chart. That's fine. Chart trader. Ooh, look at that bush. Look at that NQ bush. That's why I don't watch. This is why I don't watch lower time frames anymore. It's just too confusing. Like, it can really whip you around. Hey, T-Bone. Yeah, it's going to be a fun day. I'm excited. It's going to be a fun, like, rest of the holiday because we got a lot going on. Santa tomorrow. Obviously, Christmas Eve on Friday. Christmas Day on Saturday. And then next week, we're going to get together. I think we're going to go snowboarding next week. Get together with some friends, have some play dates, maybe go ice skating. We will see. I don't know if we'll have enough time. That's the plan. Tesla's up a nice 20,000 today. When Tesla wants to run, oh, it freaking runs. It runs. I really want this Amazon covered call to just pull back a little bit so then I can exit that. It's 9:36. There we go, ES. TP1 hit on this swing trade. Okay, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm just being patient. Don't have any trades probably for a few more minutes, and then we'll see what happens. But I did alert a long in ES in my swing group, and that just hit TP1 already. Nice little push here on ES. And see now NQ is following. Very nice. Very nice. I wish I would have grabbed that Amazon both at 10 or whatever it was, because that was like 1,000. Now it's only at 600. Tesla's up 24,000. I guess Tesla was the one I shouldn't have gotten the covered call. It's already above 100% of the covered call that I bought at like 4 p.m. yesterday. And that's what's crazy, because it had a 17%, and it's until next week, so I'm going to just let it play out. But it's literally, the delta was 17. Like, I knew I wasn't, I know better than to buy like a 30 delta on Tesla when it's down so much and it could recover easily. But 17 delta, and you're already more than 150%. 155% against. Oh, silly me, silly me. All right, it's 9:40. We'll see what happens here. I'm probably gonna take a trade if this NQ wants to push further. I like the long above 81, but 81 is where it kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies. It did make a new high, so I'll probably get this trade after this minute. So let me focus on this. I think I might have 4 today too. "28 seconds. I don't mind that it's pulling back here like this. I definitely want that. And then I'll take it. Come on, 19 seconds, hurry up. "11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Order submitted.
I might get it stopped in this. Obviously, I like the pullback, so we'll see if we can just move in the original direction. TP1 is 68, TP2 is 83, so we would have to break that 81 to hit TP2. So we'll see about that. But the entry, I really like it, so no qualms there. Let's see if we can run up and hit the 68. 60, see if we can stay over 60. There we go, 62, 64. Right at TP1. I'd really like to get 2 of these off here. At 68. There we go. Come on.
Target filled.
All right. So now, and that's nice where my entry is, that's actually a break even for my other 2. So I locked up $500. Let's see if we can go and hit TP2, which is 83. I might move that down to 81, knowing how strong 81 is. We're getting a nice push here. Sorry, I'm just taking screenshots for Twitter. And I might move this up to lock in some profit, actually. But I think we'll get a nice push here to go to 81. Again, I gotta move this back down because every time this algo has a new candle, it will reset its targets and its stop loss.
Target filled.
All right, so I moved mine a little below the 81, so it's supposed to be 83, which it was just at 82.75. Let's see if it actually fully hits it here. There you go, went to 84, so it hit both targets anyway. I just made $1,420 on that trade. So that was a good one. That was a great entry. Let me post it in the group. Oh, my Amazon is back to green. That's good.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Shit. See, this is what I'm afraid is going to happen. Wait, why does it say I'm in the 1 minute again? Oh, because it made another new high? Ugh, I don't really like that. I don't really like that. And then I'm also in ES. See, this is where it's going to get too crazy when I have all these things running. I want to get out of this, like, ASAP. I'm going to let ES do its thing. Oh, all right. Well, TP1 hit. I'm moving this down because I don't really want to be in this trade anyway. Like, I don't mind it, but we just made a huge new high.
Target filled.
All right, so I got out of it. I have 2,000 there. I might just turn this one off for now. ES is also green. I'm 2,000 on the 1 minute. ES is green. What account is it on? Oh, there we go. $125. All right, I don't know what the hell was. Janine, no, I was showing, that was NQ 1 minute twice. It took back-to-back trades. I'm now on ES now. So ES is green, $25. I only have 2 minis. This setup is pretty strong. It's like 88% or something. Nice. NQ's pushing. ES. Is that my... I think that's my second target for ES. Let me switch back. It's close, but not there yet. This is a pretty big range for ES, but I'm gonna try to stick with it. It's only 2 minis, so we'll see. You guys know I'm not a huge ES fan anyway. Damn, this Amazon was green again. I needed it to be more green than that. My love is finally turning around. That's great. Meaning like Southwest, not my love life. All right, ES is pushing green, green, green. First take profit is 53. We're up $175 here. Take a picture of that. I know what I just realized. Oh, no, DocuSign's not for a few more minutes, so never mind. Ignore me there. So I turned the 1 minute off because it was like too much to handle right now with, I have YM live and ES live and, oh my gosh, look at this. Look at NQ. This 4 minute probably won't take a trade today because it's too far out of the zone. YM's about to take a short. Look at that. I don't know if I like that because then like YM and ES usually go together. Ugh, that makes me nervous. That makes me nervous for ES. I want to move myself. You guys, I'm being real cautious. Okay, it is the week, the last 2 weeks of the year. I'm not trying to give any of this amazing profit back. See? 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 Damn it! Yes. Don't.
Order submitted.
So now I'm in a short of the YM. This is where... Alright, so YM's green. I don't know what to do about ES. But YM could be quick. Like, it could pull down here, hit targets, and then we could curl back up. Which would be good for ES as long. Also, I think YM's stat is like not as strong as ES's. Let's see. Come on, let's hit this first target on YM. ES is red $200 right now. All right, but if ES is going to be red, I'm going to need YM to hit this target. Come on. And then we can focus back on ES. And then in 1 minute, DocuSign might look to take a trade. Yeah, I gotta be like on my P's and Q's. For sure.
Order filled.
I took one of my positions off here in YM just because I think we'll probably turn back around and go higher just because obviously the market seems to be in a bullish sense. If it hits this target, then I can focus back on ES. Hit it, hit it, hit it. ES is red 200.
Target filled.
All right, so I'm out of YM only because
Order canceled.
I took one off already. ES is red $300. We'll see if it can pull back up here. I need to reset this YM. ES was 5 for 5 the last few days. It was 3 for 3 on Monday and 2 for 2 yesterday. It was green like $250 at one point. I'm up $2,000. I feel like I would be up more than that today. All right, ES is curling back up. This is what I wanted. DocuSign's nowhere near a trade, so I'm okay there. NASDAQ is pushing. Everything's green. Except for my except for my covered call for Tesla. I'm going to need ES on the first day that I'm running it live to not give me a bad taste in my mouth, because ES knows how much I don't like it. So it's kind of... Oh, nice TB2 hit on that. I guess I should have left it. That would have been $4,000. On that NQ 1 minute that happened like out of nowhere, it hit TP1 and TP2, so that would have been another $2,000. Or $1,500. That's what it would have been. All right, ES, let's move back up. I might even add one here, even though I really don't like ES.
Order filled.
Oh, and I have to be careful because this is my
Order submitted.
smaller account, so I don't want to get close to like having a margin issue. So I have 2 live accounts, and then I have my account with NinjaTrader. I mean my account with TD Ameritrade. All right, so ES, because I added on here, is now almost back in the green, and I will just sell this pretty quickly at a few points and then let the other ones see if they hit. All right, let's see if we can hit this 46. Come on, ES. Come on, you got it.
Order filled.
All right, so I got out of one of my positions, which is obviously giving me a better setup. But I'm taking one of these other positions from the Algo, and I'm moving it down to the high of this morning, which is 46.48. Just because I'm not a huge lover of ES, and it was green like $300, and then it turned around to like $400. So, but you can see right here that the strategy itself is green $50. So you can still kind of see that. Every time it makes a new candle, I'm going to have to do this. And now it's green 100, 125 on the actual original entry. So you can still see that here in the box, even though I have a different entry now because I added on or whatever. I moved it to 47.50. I really kind of just want to get out of this trade. Can you tell my uneasiness with ES?
Order filled.
All right, I took another one off. I only have 1 contract left on ES. The original setup is red $50. See how that adding 1 contract helped me? Oh, if I close this, then it will close all my targets, so I might as well just leave it until the 1 hits. I have the last one at 48. Now it's back to green, $100. So that YM is still in its trade. See how YM curled back up? And YM doesn't have as good as a percentage as ES. And I'm telling you, ES and YM run side by side. So I knew when YM was going to take a short that I wasn't a huge fan, because overall the markets are pushing higher and ES was in a long. So I didn't really like that. ES does have a better track record on this setup than YM does. So that's also something to kind of, something that was in my head that I was thinking about. Oh, let me put this back down to 48. Oh, look, it hit 48, but because my candles reset, I didn't get it. But maybe I'll get it now.
Target filled.
All right, so I'm out of this trade, even though these weren't the original targets.
Canceled.
It still shows it to me here. But to see that 125 wouldn't have been a real target. It would have been more than that. Again, ES is not my favorite, so I need to just kind of just do what's comfortable for me when it comes to ES. But I am up 1770 and then 452. So that ES, I think ES and YM are both. Oh my god, Lane put a picture up. That's so cool. So yeah, all right, so I can restart it, but I'm obviously out of that ES trade. That's still going. The YM trade is still going. We are done with this setup. We're now onto this one, but this one's so far away, it probably won't take a trade. The NQ higher time frame, that was a nice break of that 81. That won't be until later if it happens. But again, the markets are choppy. Even though we just had this huge push up, the markets are still, questionable during this week and next week because a lot of people are taking time off. A lot of people are just saying, okay, it's the end of the year. Yeah, I know. I should have. Jason closed his NQ early too. Me too. Like, I'm so mad at myself because that would have been easy $3,000. And instead, I think I only got like 2,000 total or something, or I don't know, maybe 2,100. So we'll see. If DocuSign only has a few minutes left to take a trade. That might not even take a trade today. Again, like we had this huge push. So this is on a higher time frame. So it's still going to look like we're in this huge, and we are still in an upward momentum. As if NQ came back to 81, I would definitely take a long. Manually, I'm just saying, look, and this 20 minute looks a lot better than the other 20 minutes recently. But like, look at this, and this is a smaller time frame, but this is what I don't like when it's like back red, green, red, green, red, green. Like, that's clearly an indication of chop. YM trying to pull back down. ES pulled back. Alright, so NQ1 is now 404. So it took 2 more trades today. 4 minute, nothing yet. All right, ES is bouncing back up again. Again, I like the overall long sentiment, which is why I was nervous about the YM trade. Clearly, the markets want to be a little bullish. And this is what that guy on Twitter said. What did he say? Monday and Tuesday, the week of Christmas, are always bearish. And then it seems like people kind of push into Christmas with a more bullish sense. I guess I should have thought about that when I was getting that covered call on Tesla yesterday. On YM. Nope, YM I definitely have. Let me just make sure my account number is not showing. Which it is. Let me just cover that up. I have confirmation turned on. See right here? This is my YM setup. I have confirmation turned on. So if you look closely at the chart, it also can matter. And you're using the 750, right? me see my trades. Wow. So this candle, if you see, this candle actually closed below. This was the confirmation. So you should have been on the candle that it shows here, which is the 950. So that YM ended up being a TP1 and then a loss on the second. YM might try to take a long, and I would be okay with that. I don't think this is going to take a trade today. We will have to see. Benaj, does that make sense? Look, I actually thought about it this time. Damn, Tesla. All right. All right, so DocuSign is not going to take a trade. Oh no, actually I think it goes to 10:10. So, so it has like 7 more minutes. We will see. I don't think this is going to take a trade, but you never know. Good job, Carlos. Getting a little bit of a pullback and Q here. I'm not in any trades. I guess that ES is still in that long. It made a new high. It went up to 50. That's nice. But I think TPs were like 52 and 54 or something like that. That 1 minute is crazy though, is it not? Like the 1 minute is wild. All right, if we get a new high here in YM, it will take a long. Let's see. 10:04. If not, I'd be fine with that too. So I will be on again tomorrow. I'm probably gonna wrap it up here in a few minutes, but I'll be on tomorrow for a little bit. It will be touch and go because, you know, the little one is not in school, so it might just be harder. But I'll be on tomorrow, and then obviously Friday the market's closed. They're not doing anything on Friday, and then I'll be back as normal as it can be next week because again, there's no school, so it's a lot harder when there's little like voice, feet, hands around when I'm trying to do multiple things. I probably won't run, maybe next week I probably won't run YM into ES just so then I don't have too many things to bounce around and focus on. This DocuSign might try and take a short, we'll have to see. Not sure I kind of want it though. Not sure I want it. Look at NQ broke that 81. That's a little wild. Alright, so that YM's not going to take a trade here. That's fine. Oh, so we may get a 4-minute trade now because it came back to the range. It just has to close within. We'll see if it bounces here. I don't think I want this DocuSign trade. I'm just going to turn that off. The short may be profitable, but again, I'm not really into that right now. Alright, so we'll just hang out here for a little bit and watch these. If you like the content, please put a thumbs up on the stream. He's gonna hate me. If you like the stream, please think about subscribing and put a like on the video, because what's going on with the 1 minute? Oh, the 1 minute's over now anyway, but that was a crazy, like this one took, but I guess because this one was in here and then it was done, that then this one closed slightly above, and then this was the new one, and then it took it. Like, that was wild. That 1 minute was wild. It was wild. Well, yeah, I can delete it and turn it off. And I already tracked that in the settings. It's 10:08. I'll hang out for a little bit longer, see if anything happens here. ES is still in this long that I'm not in anymore, but it's pulling back a bit. We might get a trade with a 4 minute. We might. Jen, I want to see that profit today in the results tab. You're killing it with the 1 minute. All right, so let's see if we leave this and can get back over that 81. Again, that 81 is a tough area. Like, look how perfectly NQ just came back to my swing zone. 950. It touched it by the wick, and now it's bouncing, and it's almost back up to 80. And that's how solid. And this is in the, obviously, the manual group. Also, did I say that TP2 was hit on ES? Because it was. Oh, no, I think it's like 52. Let me see. Oh, no, it's 49. Yay. I thought it was right around 50. Easily have taken that long off at 50. I probably should have noticed that on NQ. All right, so let's see. Oops. Let's see if we get this. Let's see if we get a trade here. YM, nothing right now. ES is trying to come back up. Hopefully, and I think this happened the other day, like ES sometimes will just, because it can be so slow to get to target, sometimes it can be like an all-day trade, which is not something I like, but. All right, so I'm focused on this setup. We'll see if we can close above and then break over that 81 again. If we go over 81, like, I would even think about taking a manual trade. I'll just wait till later. Bum, bum, bum. There's that 81. That bounce from 50 is 30 points. Now you can see it's projecting a little. This has a minute left. And then we'll see if it makes a new one. See if we can get over that 81. It is 10:11, so we'd be going into the 10:30, which is like the Eastern European close. I like it, I like it. How's ES doing? Well, ES is back in the green for that trade. I was like, what happened with YM? I'm glad YM didn't qualify here, but it might qualify now for a long. Yep, YM's going to qualify for a long. So on the next candle, I will be long YM. And I'm okay with that. See, we're sitting here at this 80. And this, the better the pullback before I get in a trade is the best, because it's now giving me less risk and a better entry for potentially what should be a continuation of the long. But because this isn't based off of time, it's a little harder because it has to get the actual tick. So if it was time and it was like down here, I would be in. But since it's not, it needed to either drop a little more or it needs to go higher a little more. That's fine. All right, NQ's getting above that 81 level. So NQ has not made a new high. It would need to go to 89 or higher in the next 3 minutes. All right, this YM's about to take a trade at some point. At some point. ES is green. This has 2 more minutes to get up to 90. I like the long off of 81. Like every time it would come to 81, if I was just sitting here manually trading, I would be taking that long. But I'm trying to keep an eye on YM because that's going to take a trade soon. Sucks it didn't do it down below because this probably would have already been like TP1, but it is what it is.
Order submitted.
All right, so I'm in this long of YM. TP1 is 60. It should be good. Oh, and we got the new high for NQ, so we're actually going to be in a trade in a minute and a half there too as well. Should be good going into 10:15, 10:30. We will see. I would love for the entry on NQ to be like 81. Here we go. Let's see if we can get this. And remember, this is like the quick, it's like the 30 ticks, so we'll see. YM is red, $70 right now, $60. Still 1 minute left until we're in that trade. And then after these 2 trades, I will be done for streaming, and then we'll see if the higher time frame takes a trade later. But I'm going to be really cautious with that today and tomorrow, just because we're getting closer and closer to Christmas. So 33 seconds. $26. Why does like 30 seconds take so long? You know how many times I could have scalped it off of this 81 level? And that's typically what I do after I sign off. I just kind of go ham with scalping. Like $100, $100, $100, $100. All right, it's 10:15. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I really wanted that 81 entry.
Order
Like,
submitted.
where's the 81 entry? All right, TP1 is 001. Can we push? See how much easier it would have been if it was, oh, there we go. There we go. Go, 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 go. See how much easier it would have been if it was... Oh, I only have 2 targets on this? I only have 2? I thought I had 4 on this. Why do I only have 2? Did I change it? That's weird. See how much easier it would have been to hit if it was like... If we would have gotten in sooner? I'm putting mine at 99. There we go. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Target filled.
Alright, let's see if it gets to 01, because that was the original target. 99. 0. 01. There it goes. Alright, TP1 hit for 4 minutes.
Target filled.
Oh, TP1 hit on... So I made 240 on the 4 minute. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Look at that. YM hit both targets? Oh, no, I have to change accounts. Sorry. It's almost at the second target. YM was so close to TP2 here. Come on, YM, you can do it. 75. 75. I'm not going to move it this time. 75. At least I don't think I am. 75. YM and ES make me anxious. And NQ I definitely wouldn't have touched if it would have had, like, the entry was freaking 93. Like, we easily could have had, like, an 80 entry, and I would have been like, oh, this is easy peasy. Freaking 93, and then the target was right over the 100 mark. But it pushed it, so I'm proud of it. YM, we need one more push. One more push. It was literally at 74, 73. It was 2 ticks away from target 2. Let's see if we can push back up here. And then I'm going to be done for the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was fun times. So 4 minute hit. I don't know why I only had 2 contracts on. I always have 4 contracts. Because it's $500 when I have 4 contracts. And that's what I want. Not $240, $250. All right, YM. Come on now. Come on now, YM. I might actually add another one here.
Order filled.
Even though YM isn't like my thing.
Order submitted.
Bump, 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 bump. Let's see if we can push back up. We were so close to TP2 on YM. 2 ticks. Oh, yes, ES did. Awesome. ES hit the first target. It's really close to the second one, but it's not there yet. Nice job, Carlos. I'm not really sure. Oops. I'm not really sure what YM's doing here. And I don't know what's going on with my mouse lately either. Like, it won't show up on here, and then it, like, when it does. I'm really mad I only had 2 on the 4 minute. Alright, I might cut this YM because I added another contract myself. It's 1021. I made 125, so If I just cut it, I'll just be like even here. It was so close to TP2. So close. I may adjust YM and maybe just do a single target, but then obviously at some points it does hit TP2. Like at this, it almost hit TP2. And that's a lot more money than just the first target. Like the first target's $125. The second one's probably, you know, $250 or something. I think that's what it is. I think it ends up being like $400. ES is $800 when it hits both. It only hit one so far. Look how long ES took to hit target. It got in at 9:43. It didn't hit it till 10:17. But yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna wrap it up. Oh yeah, let me close out of this. All right, so I closed out of that YM. And I added another contract. That was probably stupid of me, but let's see. I'm up. So kind of around the same then. $2,010 on the one account and then $437 on the other account. So essentially $2,500 on the day, and I didn't take any stock trades. So I am good with that, and I'm gonna go enjoy some family time. I hope you guys have a great day. I will be back tomorrow, and we'll do it all again then. And we'll see if this higher time frame takes a trade today. If not, it is what it is, but we will see. So, all right, guys, have a great day. Thanks for joining. See you tomorrow.